What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bond's Box. I am Bond, and today we're taking a look at the PS Plus games for August 2019. So it seemed like you guys kind of like the roundup I do of the Xbox games. Twice a month. PlayStation, you get 2 games a month, and that's it now because they ditched the used to get 2 PS4, 2 PS3, and 2 Vita. You only get 2 PS4 now. Whereas on Xbox, obviously, you get 2 Xbox One and 2 back compat. That might include original Xbox spread across the month in 2 drops. But anyway, PlayStation is just 2 games now, which was a bit of a shame, I think, when they announced it. But if we can consistently get the quality of the games that we're getting this month, I'd say it's worth it, because I think before they dropped the other 4, there was a lot of kind of filler. There was definitely some good games, but there was a lot of filler just trying to make up the numbers. So if we can get quality games like this, I'd say it's worth it, because I mean, they're not huge blockbusters this month, but they are solid games that I'd say are at least like an A game. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can see some of it right now for Sniper Elite. But yeah, I'll quit rambling and get right into it. So first up, as you've probably already seen throughout the intro, is Sniper Elite 4. So obviously this is the 4th entry in the series. Rebellion have been making these games for a while now. Obviously Sniper Elite was way back on the original PS2, or PS2 and original Xbox. You had PS3 had Sniper Elite V2 and 3. And then 4, we had Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, Sniper Elite 3, and Sniper Elite 4. So this is, like I said, Sniper Elite 4. And you can definitely see the advancements they've made with each game. They're still very much Sniper Elite, but they're not cut and paste, kind of just like, oh, we'll just stick a new location in. I think there's definite advancements within each iteration, up till now anyway. That have improved the game, and I thought Sniper Elite 4 was a really, really good game. And if you like stealth games, definitely recommend checking it out. There is the option, I suppose, to play run and gun, but as a run and gun game, I'd say it's not very good. Just kind of running around with your Tommy gun or whatever, just mowing people down. The gunplay is kind of clunky, and it's just not really the main focus of, obviously, the development of the game. But the sniping, as you would hope from a game called Sniper Elite, is where this game shines. If you're playing stealth, you can sneak around, get to your perch where you want to pick off enemies and start picking them off one by one. And if you can do that with a silenced rifle too, I mean, it really is a ton of fun, and the more I talk about it, the more I want to go play more, actually. But yeah, as a stealth game, I'd say it's really, really good. There isn't enough good stealth games out there, in my opinion, so I definitely recommend checking out if you haven't and you do like your stealth games, because, I mean, I do, and I really liked it. So, yeah, we do have Sniper Elite 5 was announced, I think. We got Sniper Elite VR that was announced. V2 Remastered just came out if you fancy going back to a more primitive version of the game. Less open, smaller, more contained kind of maps and stuff. The Sniper Elite 4 was definitely more kind of sprawling levels. Think kind of like Hitman kind of levels, I'd say, where there's a few different ways you can go about it. They're pretty big, so it adds to that kind of replay value of different ways of trying to like do things. Each map has side objectives and collectibles and all the usual stuff that you can do in a game. And yeah, if you're not 100% sure on the game, this game is a pretty hefty 44-ish gigabytes. So if you got data caps and that kind of thing, you might want to be careful of that. But I definitely recommend you do check it out if you like stealth games. Graphically also, I believe this game was enhanced for the Pro too, so again, another reason. I mean, it does look really good. I mean, it's not like the greatest looking game on the planet, but it does look nice. But yeah, I mean, I think I've said enough about this game now. If you guys like this game, make sure to let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're excited for any future ones. We do have Zombie Army 4 coming out soon, which is kind of the same style of game, but more run and gunny. So maybe if you're not into the stealth aspect, that that series might be a better one to check out. Zombie Army Trilogy is out now. But yeah, we'll move on to the next game. So next up we have a pretty big, or what I'd say is a pretty big series for the PlayStation brand being given away in Wipeout Omega Collection. So this game is a remaster of Wipeout HD with its 2 expansions, Wipeout HD Fury and Wipeout 2048. And then Wipeout HD in itself is 2 games, that Wipeout Pure and Wipeout Pulse. So there is a lot in this game. Like I said, it's just a remaster. I know a lot of people don't really care for those these days, but if you've never played those games in the past, there is a lot of game here to play. And I mean, it's Wipeout. I don't think there's too much I can really say about Wipeout. If you know what Wipeout is, you already know what to expect. If you don't know what Wipeout is, it's kind of a futuristic, kind of spacey racer game where you're flying around playing, flying around in like these hover car type things. It's super fast paced. It is super like colorful. And this game is enhanced for the Pro at 4K 60, so it's silky smooth and it looks gorgeous. It looks crisp and clean, and the colors like pop. I can't recall if it has HDR or not, but it looks great even without. And yeah, so I mean, like I said, there's not a whole lot you can say. It's a racing game. You play in these anti-gravity kind of ship car things, and you race, kind of track-based racing. Think not like rigid kind of tracks as like loops and weird kind of like spacey kind of tracks. Like you just don't. It's not just like a NASCAR track or a Forza Motorsport track or anything. They're definitely more fun and unrealistic expectations of a racing track. And this is actually the first one that wasn't developed by the original developers, and I think they did a really good job of it since that studio shut down. Another thing to note about this is if you do have PSVR, there is a PSVR update for this game that is free, so it comes as part of it also, so you get that all as well in this thing. So for a free game, I think this is, or you know, obviously not free with your membership, I'd say this is a really good package. If you don't have PS Plus, I'd say it's a really good value package anyway, if you're looking for you know, arcade racer game. But yeah, it's also got that kind of Mario Kart-y kind of thing where you get weapons and stuff to try and take out other opponents. And I mean, I think that basically covers it all. I mean, it sounds really simple, but if you get into it, it is a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's Wipeout. It's a super fast-paced racing game. That's basically it, but it is a lot of fun. It's simplistic but fun, and sometimes that is all you want. And yeah, I'm going to quit rambling because I feel like I'm repeating myself. There's not a whole lot to say about it, but it is a stunning package. You get a lot of game. If you like fast-paced racing games, play this one. In terms of how much space it'll take up on your hard drive, it's around 30 gigabytes. So, I mean, in total this month, you've got about 75-ish, just give or take, gigabytes of data going to be eaten up on your hard drive. So, you might want to keep that in mind when you're trying to pick and choose which one you want to play. But yeah, that about wraps it up for me for this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you're playing either of these games, if you've played them in the past, if you enjoy them, let other people know if there's stuff about these games that I've missed that you enjoyed, reasons they should play it, or let me know your experiences in general. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe for more content if you already do all that stuff, I love you already. Hit the bell if you want to know when any of this stuff, new stuff goes live, and I will see you next time.